What's going on, everybody? It's your boy King Kaif back in your life with another NBA basketball predictions and breakdown. As always, we start off with our breakdown of last night's Wednesday night game, so let's get right on into it. Starting off with the Portland Trail Blazers taking on the Memphis Grizzlies, and the Portland Trail Blazers beating the Memphis Grizzlies 122-112 behind Damian Lillard's 42 points, 8 rebounds, 10 assists, and 5 3-point makes. And all I'm going to say, Memphis, we're all good. We're all good. We got to worry about our conference. We're all good. You're not all good. You've lost to your conference rivals in like back-to-back games. Like, you just keep losing them. So I don't think you're all good. But speaking of all good, Damian Lillard's been all great. He's been having a great couple of weeks. Averaging, I believe, 38.2 points per game, which is just nuts. Got to give that man his flowers. He is a great offensive player. In our next game, we have the Boston Celtics destroying the Brooklyn Nets 139-96 by Jason Tatum's 31 points, 9 rebounds, 7 3-point makes. I started watching this game, and you literally could just turn it off by the first quarter. I just went to go game. I went gaming. I was like, hey, you know what? Don't need to watch this. This one's a slaughter. This one's all over with. It was all over by the first quarter. In our next game, we have the Sacramento Kings beating the San Antonio Spurs 119-109 behind Domantas Sabonis at 34 points, 11 rebounds, and 4 assists, proving that he should have been an all-star starter. I would have put him over Zion, and he should be an all-star reserve, along with his running buddy, De'Aaron Fox. In our next game, we have the Philadelphia 76ers getting their win over the Orlando Magic 105-94 behind James Harden's 26 points, 9 rebounds, 10 assists, and 6 3-point makes. They finally got a win over Orlando. Give it up to them. Give it up to them. Give it up to them. In our next game, we have the Utah Jazz beating the Toronto Raptors 131-128 behind Lauri Markkanen's 28 points, 13 rebounds, and 4 3-point makes. He's another man that should be an all-star reserve. We'll see. There's a lot of candidates for all-star reserves, honestly. It's going to be a hard choice for these people, but we'll see what happens. In our next game, we have my Golden State Warriors losing in overtime to the Timberwolves 119-114 behind D'Angelo Russell's 29 points and 7 3-point makes. As always, I get into a deeper dive when it comes to my guys. We had a lead at in the fourth quarter. We had a lead in the fourth quarter. Yeah, you heard that right. When do we always have leads in the fourth quarter? When do we always give up our leads? In the fourth quarter. Can we just keep a lead, guys? Please. And as much as I love Steph, and everybody knows it fell on your shoulders, man. Everyone says you're not clutch. I still believe you're clutch, along with a lot of other people. It's just you got to make those shots, man. We need help. Trade deadline's coming up, and I'm really looking forward to it this year because we need help. We need a big man. We might need another shooter. You know, we're missing like an Otto Porter Jr., which can just hit down shots. You know, we're missing big men. We need big fucking men, man. But anyways, I digress. It was a great comeback win from the Timberwolves. I'll take nothing away from that team. They've been playing great as of late. And we have another game tonight from my guys. I don't think we'll win this one, but we'll see what happens. In our next game, we have the Atlanta Hawks beating the Phoenix Suns 132-100 behind Trae Young's 20 points, 12 assists, and 3 3-point makes. This one was over by like the second quarter. I love all the televised games. They're like, these are going to be big games. These are going to be like crazy games, you know, to be on our network like it's on ESPN, but they were both blowout games. That always happens. Same with TNT. They're like, this is going to be a great matchup, and then the team ends up getting blown out. It's like, oh, well, not going to look good for TV ratings now. In our last and final game, we have the Houston Rockets beating the OKC Thunder 112-106 behind Tari Eason's 20 points, a career high for him, and 13 rebounds. Now let's move on to our Thursday night slate of games, starting over here with the Pelicans taking on the Mavericks. I have the Mavericks because the Pelicans, I'd still believe, are still traveling there and hope to get there a little bit before the game starts, get a little practice in, and then be ready to play. So I got the Mavericks in that one. And now we move on to my guys, and as always, I don't pick my guys. I don't pick the other guys. I just don't put any bad juju on that game. But we can talk about it for sure. Denver Nuggets, the best team, arguably, in the NBA right now. Does that mean anything really? No. Because do I think that they're going to make a big playoff run? Maybe to like the second round. Sorry, Nuggets. That's how I feel about you. But like, we're a good team right now. A great team, yeah. Behind Nikola Jokic. Should be a 3-time MVP. Like I've always said, he won't be. But We go into their city? Yeah, there's no shot. Maybe we show up, maybe we do, That's the best we can do right now, but I think we're going to lose another one here. And right now we're in the 7th position, I think, 6th or 7th position, because of the Phoenix loss. We were literally in 5th, and now in this conference, you lose one and you're down to 10th, which is crazy. So I feel like if we lose this one, I believe we'll be back in the 10th spot, which is just mind-boggling. But this will be a tough game for us to win. I hope that we all show up. I hope that we're angry how we lost last night's game, and we come out tonight and we put one on the Nuggets, but we'll see. Nuggets are definitely no slouch of a team, but that should be a great game, hopefully. In our next game, we have the Lakers going out to take the Pacers. This is all just about LeBron, He's 90-something points away. Everyone's like, what if he hits 90 in the Pacers country and honors Kobe and then gets the record? That would be insane, especially for all the people that are paying for tickets when I believe the mark everybody's marking it as is the OKC and Lakers game in the Crypt. But it'd be funny. It was like the whole Steph 3-point record. What if he was just to hit a bunch of threes and against the Pacers, and then the one in New York, the tickets in New York would never matter. But nonetheless, I got the Lakers winning here. I think that they would, that they just got to win in New York. I think they can keep it rolling if their star players play. If LeBron plays, which I believe he will, because he's getting close to closing out the record. If AD plays. But the Pacers are no slouch, and I do believe the Pacers have Tyrese Halliburton returning tonight. They're all-star. I think he should still be an all-star reserve. I don't think he'll be picked, though. But, yeah, they're no slouch, especially with Tyrese in there, dishing out the assists, getting threes when you need them. This will be a close game, but I'm going to take the Lakers just for the straight fact I think LeBron's going to come out on a mission these next couple games. In our next game, we have the Grizzlies going to take on the Cavaliers. I got the Cavaliers here. The Grizzlies are on a back-to-back. They were up against Portland, and they were up in the 3rd or 4th quarter, and then they got it taken away from them. They'll be exhausted. They won't be ready to handle the Cavs. So I got the Cavs here in a pretty handled win here. In our next game, and possibly the game of the night for me, anyways, as much as I love watching my guys, I don't like watching them lose. It's the Clippers going on to take the Bucks in Milwaukee. I'm going to take the Clippers here. If the Clippers have all their players playing, this is always a caveat with any team that does this. If Kawhi and PG are both out there on the floor, I got the Clippers. If they're not, the Bucks are going to win handily. Giannis is just going to absolutely destroy them. But I think it'll be a close game if they both play, and I think they can get the win. Moving on to our next game, we have the Heat going on to take the Knicks. I'm going to take the Heat here. They're the better team right now. The Knicks are just floundering, honestly. They should have had that win against the Lakers. They didn't close it out. And so they lost because of it, and they're going to lose another one in the Garden. Jimmy Butler will show up and play. Tyler Hero will show up and play. And Bam will show up and play. That big three will be able to take down the Knicks' big two. And now, in our last and final game, I'm going to ride with the easy pick, the Bulls. They're both two pretty mediocre teams. The Bulls are a little bit better, obviously, than the Hornets. The Hornets are the worst team in the league by far. And usually when two teams that are this low in standards play each other, it's usually a really, really close game. But I'm still going to take the Bulls to get an edge over this one. I'm going to say that DeMar DeRozan has a big game. Zach LaVine has a big game. Vucevic gives you some nice, good rebounds, and they get it done. As always, those are all my picks for this Thursday game slate. As always, like, comment, subscribe, leave your predictions in the comments below, and as always, it's been your boy King Kaif. I'm out. Peace.